Alright, spirit, angels, ancestors. What's this energy? Hold on. Alright, inviting in the benevolent energy. Alright, spirit. What's this energy? Step up and lead. New morning, moon in Capricorn. Step up and lead. New moon in Capricorn. Alright, time to boss. Time to boss. Step up and lead. Look. Trey. Leave the past behind. Last quarter moon in Capricorn. It's some big Capricorn. All this Capricorn energy come out. The Capricorn energy is also like the devil energy. And you know, the perspective of like the devil, anybody who comes up as an adversary or just would be basically annoying as fuck or bothersome could be seen as a devil in your life. Right? So it's like you could even be a devil in your own life to yourself. You know, like that self-sabotaging act, or, you know, just anybody, like, it's all about perspective, right? That's like that phrase. I'm gonna say this, I'll say it here, because I don't fucking care. Anybody talk about the devil made you do shit. The devil ain't make nobody do no goddamn shit. You had a choice. If the devil ain't put no gun to your head, they ain't make you do shit. If they ain't take somebody that you love and use them against you, they ain't make you do shit. And that's not a judgment, none of that. That's just a straight fact. A lot of people use the devil as an excuse as to not take accountability or responsibility for the acts that they did, or, you know, the conscious decision as to not own up to their own dark side. I tell you, baby, I'm an angel and a devil, okay? Angel and a demon. I got a halo and some horns. I got some wings and a tail. Depending on how you come, your energy come to me is depending on which one you get. I'm the type, I ain't gonna step outside the box like that unless you try to step inside my box like that, okay? Don't make me step outside my box. I'll be cool keeping it to myself. I don't be trying to bother nobody. And if I ain't trying to bother you and you end up bothered, like, that sounds like a personal problem. That's my answer to that shit there. Eric, look, the first time he called earlier and I had picked up the phone. I'm gonna have to, I know he about to go to work. Y'all, I'll get back on here. Or he can wait. I mean, I can call him. He'll call me later or something. He should have texted me before he called me. He know I'll be getting on here doing this stuff. He know I'll be on here. That's another thing. Like, I promise y'all, there will be somebody out there who will accept you for all of you, your light, your dark, all that shit. Like, my partner is my twin flame, like twin flame, so to say, my divine masculine counterpart. And the way I came into contact with him was finally being brave and doing what I love. And then he popped up. And he not scared of none of that shit. None of the stuff that I do. Like, none of that. Like, he just accepts me for it. He be like, I got a witch girlfriend. That's what he said. I got a witch for a girlfriend. And he not bothered by it at all. He done got to the point he used to me talking to animals, talking to trees, getting downloads from God, messages, reading his mind, all that shit. I'm like, this ain't no scary. He was like, I ain't got no choice. He was like, this what come with you. I gotta accept that if I want to love you. I'm telling y'all it's possible. I'm telling y'all it's fucking possible. I used to think I probably wouldn't get somebody who would accept that I do tarot. Somebody who, you know, would love me through my spiritual beliefs and all my wonky stuff. And when God come through and when crazy shit start happening and he see it too and he be like having somebody who actually believes in me, like truly believes in me and understands, even if he don't like fully understand, he understand that this is my world. Oh. Oh. Wait. Oh. Yeah. Oh, because I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Yeah, I'll be trying to keep that personal. I'll be trying to keep that personal, you know, aside from the business. But it's honestly like I guess I'm supposed to be teaching people about the twin flame journey or the spiritual journey and how you get to the partner that's destined for you. Yeah, but that type of energy. I guess if he cool with it, like I said, I talked to him about it. But if he cool with me using the experiences to help guide others on their own journey to the one meant for them. That's fire. That's fucking fire, yo. I love that. Alright, let me get back focused. That'd be another thing. They can distract the hell up out you, bro. Like, they can just pop, like, whole distraction, whole... It's like everything else stop when they come in, but it keep going. It's weird. It keep going, but it stop. It don't stop in a bad way, you know? Because the universe will remove anybody who is being too much of a distraction to you that is on your path. Whether or not it was someone you were dating, somebody, you know, whatever, the universe will remove distractions so that you can focus more. That's why I stay focused on this work. Y'all see me on here doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Because if I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing and he was just straight distracting me, he'd get moved out the picture. So, I mean, I'm going to do what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Look. Thank you. Yes. I feel like that oracle. That shit, it's done. I think he like getting talked about. I think he like being bragged on. He like being bragged on. Yeah, third eye, clarity, rebirth, and winter. Right? So as a divine feminine, yeah, it's just a blessing to experience it at all. Y'all, I done said this in one of my videos before. Like, no matter how many times I done been hurt, used, okay, abused, or, you know, in some type of sense like that, I have always believed in true love. Like, that's just a belief that I just came here with and have never given up on. Regardless of when my parents got divorced, regardless of when, you know, I've seen or experienced individuals get cheated on and hella people in my family divorced or in unhappy marriages and shit like that. Like, I've always believed in love. They did bring that fear into me, you know, that I probably wouldn't because of their own experiences and decisions. Yeah, I guess it may not. It may not be bragging. I'm just spitting facts. I spit facts. But, like, I've always believed in true love. I always believed that regardless of whatever's going down, there would be somebody destined for me or there's somebody destined for others as well. And that's just a belief that I came out the womb with. It wasn't proven to me. I had to prove it to myself. Because the outside world didn't prove, like, the outside world tried to prove that I was wrong. But I kept believing, and I proved myself right. So it's like, it's not about proving nothing to nobody else. You ain't got to prove shit to not a nobody. What you're proving is to yourself, like, at the deepest level, on your spiritual journey, on your self-love journey. It's about preview? Huh? Something about a preview. Somebody get the preview? Somebody about to get a preview? Preview. Preview. Or pre means before, okay? Pre-root before. And view, to see. If there's something that you have viewed positively for yourself since you were a child, like you were born with that, and you believe in it, you believe in the view, you believe in the vision. Okay, believe in the vision. Believe in your vision before you actually experience it. You will have it. You already have it. You already have it because you believe in it. You believe until you know. That's what it is about believing. Because believing is to trust in the unknown. You keep believing until you know. I trusted in the unknown. Things that I didn't know were actually true, or maybe even possibly real, but just trusting in the unknown until you know. Because unknown comes before know. Ignorance comes before knowledge. You are rich, though. That's the funny thing. You keep thinking that you're not. You won't be. I'm wealthy as shit. I ain't gotta have the biggest house on the block. I ain't gotta have the brand new car. I ain't gotta have the Gucci, the Prada. Gotta get it all. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon looking ass, rich ass folks. I ain't gotta have all that. I'm wealthy and I'm rich because I just am. I'm wealthy because of my views. I'm wealthy because my health is my wealth. I choose to be healthy. I'm rich because I see the beauty in just about anything. I get that. No, I get that. I completely get that. That's like one of the reasons why I haven't had, like, I didn't want to have children right now, is because I want to be able, you know, to provide those things for them. But the thing is, when you see it from a child's point of view, because I was a child that grew up in poverty and didn't even think nothing about it. Those aren't the things that kids are thinking about. They're not going to be wowed by, you know, $100 clothes and stuff like that unless that's what you teach them to be wowed by. And then it's also like you just gonna have to trust. Again, we've been taught by fear mongers that, again, you have to have something, have money in order to be rich, have something in order to do something, in order to be something. But the universe provides. How do animals live? They ain't worried about how they gonna live, how they gonna, you know, nature. How do natural forces just live? Because the universe provides everything they need. Whether or not it's the energy of, okay, so say you're praying for something. Okay, I'm sorry. Ooh! Okay, I got a channel. Ooh. Okay, all right. All right. So say you praying for something. All right. Say you've been praying for something, and you wondering where it's at. You wondering why it's not here yet. Everything in this world is a part of the universe. Each and every last one of us are a piece of the universe and also are a universe of our own within another universe, within a universe, within a universe. But there is a universe somewhere else. Another person is another universe, right? Another universe, another world. But women are universes, men are worlds. You praying for something, everything has to go in alignment for that to happen. Somebody else, say you're praying for a job. Somebody else either, and the job that you want, the specific job that you want, somebody's either going to have to open up a position. Well, that means that the boss, like, you know, things have to happen in that place. Things come and go, coming out. Somebody either got to get fired or another position just has to be opened up in order for you to get that job. Nothing comes from nowhere. Everything comes from somewhere. Nothing is new, nothing is old, nothing is created. Like, it's all just here. So that job that you want, you being patient. It's like trying to, what they say, watch pot don't boil. You sitting there watching that pot over the fire, and you keep going. You just standing there watching it. It boil quicker. Next time you leave and you come back to it, and it's already boiling. I know it's a weird metaphor, but it's I'm telling you, that's like a big metaphor for life. That's asking God. Say you asking God, asking the universe for something, and then you keep coming back checking on it. You're doubting it. Your doubt with your prayer, you doubting your prayer makes it not work as much full force as you believing and trusting that the universe or that God, however you believe in it. That the universe will bring it to you. And once you get, and it takes a while. It does. I'm not saying that it's necessarily easy, because, you know, speaking about it is easier than doing for some things. Yeah. Like making changes, allowing myself to be confident in my belief. When I was like seen as a wacko, or when someone tried to deem me as what they try to say I was, some mental disease. They tried to say I had like a mental disease or something like that, you know, but it's different on a spiritual level. I see things that other people don't see, and I have to accept the fact that some people just won't see it because they're just not meant to, or maybe in that time, or maybe it's just for me to see. It's not meant for others, like everyone else to understand. It may just be for me in that moment, or others who resonate and are in alignment with my energy to understand. And I just had to get that. And not be in my feelings when someone don't believe me or somebody don't trust or whatever. That's their own issue, not mine. So I just have to keep believing in my own intuition. Keep believing in myself. Keep believing that God is working for me, working with me. And that I'm working with God, working with the higher force, working with the universe, all to create a better reality with not the intention to harm any, but only to better myself and or others. But if harm does happen, you can't stop everything from happening. Some things do just happen, and you can't really stop that. It's like the pros and cons. You can't have something without something else. Okay, I'll catch you later, love. Have a good night at work. I'm over here channeling, talking my shit. And also, like, the fact that I'm young. Y'all, I'm 23 years old. I am 23 years old. I look like a baby, but I'm 23 years old. But my soul feels older than this planet. Make sense of that to me. I don't feel my age. I don't feel it. Like they say age is just a number. It's just the energy. I know. I know you did. I know you did. That's why I said I don't say too much. Look, don't say too much. You gotta leave a little mystery. You give them everything. You give them everything. What they gonna stay for? And only you that are present now know this. It is. And it's not like there's this sense of, someone not wanting to be arrogant, but you know what? I don't care. Like there's moments. It's like, yes, I am arrogant, and arrogant as in confident in myself. Not I'm gonna put somebody else down. But if me just being confident in myself makes somebody else feel some type of way, that's not my problem. Because I don't do it to put them down. I just do it because I feel good. And I wanna feel good. I wanna experience joy, so I'm gonna keep experiencing joy. Okay, okay, look. Go back to my crown, stick around. Put me in your pocket with some earbuds. I be at work. I be at work with the lives in my pocket and earbuds in. Walking with it. You just ain't gonna be able to see. But you can catch a word. You can catch a word. Y'all, it's not even trying. I'm not even gonna say I'm trying. I'm doing. I am stepping outside of, what my comfort zone was and doing more of things that I've been wanting to do. And it's like I was questionable to if I wanted to do them. Right? Because it was like that fear of experiencing, hate, experiencing, ignorant motherfuckers. You know what the fuck I mean. And, prejudice, like experiencing all that stuff. And that's what took me a little bit longer to get up here and do some of these channeled messages, because I didn't just want to talk any type of way. I didn't want to make anybody feel some type of way, because you can even tell on my page, like there's a moment where I speak a certain type of way because of not wanting to offend anyone. But the fact is, if my intention is not to offend you and you get offended, then that's not my problem. I'm telling you. So now I'm really doing me, and I'm doing me, and those who know, and it's like getting to the point of not explaining too much. Only to those that, only to those that matter are going to get the explanation. And at the same time, I'm not going to keep explaining myself either, because if you stick around for a while, then that means you know. That means you know not to take some shit personally. I'm not finna come at you cross unless you come this way cross. Get crossed up. Look. Y'all know I'm sweet on them. I'm sweet on them till I ain't sweet. And I can't let the guilt, why? Like this, like why did I feel guilty? And I figured out why. Why did I feel guilty for being happy? Why did I feel guilty for doing things that made me happy? Why did I have to feel guilty for, making some type of, somebody, not even making them, somebody feeling some type of way when I wasn't trying? Y'all said the camera just moved. Making somebody feel a type of way. And that's because when I was younger, I grew up in a narcissistic household, okay? I grew up in a narcissistic household. And so I was taught that I had to put everyone else's needs before mine. And with me always catering to everyone else, always doing with me always doing for everyone else, putting my life force, putting my everything into everyone else only to get the crack of their ass in my fucking face, then I have no reason to feel guilty. It's because I had been programmed. I had been programmed to do for everyone else first and do for me last. Like, that's just expected. I don't expect nobody to do shit for me. I don't expect them to do shit for me. It's either they're gonna do it or they not. I had to get over, being afraid of asking for help or asking somebody for something. Like, the worst they can do is say no. I guess cuss you out or some shit, but the worst they can do is say no. So now if I want something or I need something, I'm gonna ask. And if they feel like they look hesitant, like they don't want to answer, I'm like, you can say no. Like, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings by saying no, because at the end of the day, either way, I'm gonna get to it. I'm either get it for myself or somebody else gonna help me. And that's just how it's gonna go. Man, like, getting that level of confidence, reprogramming myself out of that guilt, reprogramming myself that it is okay for me to live my fucking life, and no, it does not matter if somebody getting their feelings about it if that was not my intention. And no, I don't have to apologize for everything. I used to be the one that would apologize for every little thing. Apologize for feeling like a burden. Apologize for feeling like I'm in somebody's way. Apologize for feeling like, like I'm just in the fucking way. No, I'm not. I deserve space just like everybody else deserves space. So no, I'm going to take up space. I take up space now. I take up space. I take up time. I do for me because I want to. I put the time, I put the money, I put all that into me first. Because who can I help? How can I help someone? I used to help people and keep helping people when I was on E, past E, negative E. What the fuck is negative E? Not shit. And I was a child, like, and it's like I be trying, like, I really don't be wanting to, I don't say certain stories because I don't want to make certain people look bad, because in case somebody do know me and know my folks, I don't want to make them look bad. But it's like, it just is what it is, because that's an experience. They may or may not be the same now, but it's a fact that it happened. And the fact is that it could help somebody else. And I be holding back on the account of not wanting my fucking good ass heart. Like, that shit. Yeah. Yeah. And then when you speak up, you get told to shut up. You get told, nah, you just listen. You get told, don't your feelings don't matter. Get out of your feelings. And this, and the third. Being like so like invalidated, especially like the child, as I'm the oldest. I am the oldest of 3 children. So already that older, that the not saying that the other children don't have a responsibility, but the oldest child always has like the most amount of responsibility put on them. Yeah, see, that's some fucking bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit. And see, and if I was to say, there are individuals who, after he did that shit, and I say, well, he deserves fucking hell, they could be like, oh, you shouldn't say that shit. Nah, nigga, no. No, bruh, that shit fucked. That shit is fucked. I don't play about this shit. One thing I don't like, and I be trying not to judge nobody, but I don't like pedophiles. I don't like rapists. Like, none of that. Like, I don't like, and I can understand. It's like, it's crazy to that point where I can actually sit here and think, look back on what they experienced, understanding that the experiences that they went through, made where they are. Like, those who do that shit probably had it did to them or experienced somebody else doing it, right? But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and condone it. Like, I understand their backstory, but at the same time, nah, bro, that shit is wrong. Wrong. And I don't be wanting to judge nobody, but because I have an understanding of the way that God really thinks, and an understanding of how the universe works, that shit is wrong. I couldn't bring myself. Like, think about it for yourself. Could you ever bring yourself to go and touch like, whew, look, I'm getting hot. Like, that's the type of shit I fight about it. Y'all, I saw this video one time. It's a whole bunch of people out on the sidewalk, and this one woman gets scooped up by one man, and she's getting hauled over her shoulder to the fucking van. Like, they're kidnapping her, and she is screaming. And it's a whole bunch of people around. Don't nobody do a fucking thing. That pissed me off. I'm one of the ones, I don't give a fuck if I'm a female or not. I done threw a I'm gonna tell y'all about my bar stories. I don't care if I'm little, I don't care if I'm a female. I'm a big dog at heart. I don't care about none of that shit. If I see some shit that's wrong, I'ma say something. If I see some shit that's wrong, I'ma do something. I can't just stand there. I don't know. I ain't no NPC. I ain't no character that'll sit there and just watch some shit go on. I don't know. That shit just like, and it's like this type of stuff. Spirit was like, you need to be speaking on this. Apparently I need to be speaking on this shit. Apparently motherfuckers need to be getting called out. Apparently they need to be getting their just deserves. And at the same time, it's like, I don't want to be that one. I just want to stay out the fucking way. But I guess that's why God want me to be there. Because God knows I ain't finna do it for no reason. I don't do shit for no reason. I don't do not shit for no fucking reason. Everything I do got a reason. Even if I don't consciously know it, I know I did it for a reason. My higher self taught me that. Stuff that you do right now. Say you just did something and it don't make sense. It don't make sense to you why you did it. Later on in the future, it'll make sense to you why you did it. You'll make me cry. Like, it's hot. I'm really like, this type of stuff I be wanting to speak on, but I don't be wanting to have them eyes. But I guess I'm just meant to have the eyes on me because I don't know. But the fact is I do know. You know, anytime anybody says I don't know, there's actually a little bit of truth to I don't know. There's a little bit of truth unless they literally just don't know. Unless they just ignorant. But anytime I say I don't know, there's a little bit to I don't know. Anytime anybody say they just joking, it's a little bit of not joking in that joke, okay? And I don't take it personal or like that. It's just knowing and understanding that fact. And you know how to move and know how to proceed, okay? I'm gonna have to get, I guess. It's like getting up here. Yep. Bringing down the facade. Taking the mask off. Like, take the mask off. And take that bitch. Take it off. Yeah. No, Like, when I tell y'all when I was a kid, I used to not stand up for myself, but let somebody I know get bothered and I turned into a hellhound. But yet, if I got bothered, I didn't do nothing about it. Like, that was me. I jumped down somebody else's throat about one of mine, about some shit that I see that ain't cool, but when it came to myself, I just let the shit slide. I always been like, I feel like I could have been a lawyer, but that system too fucked up for me. I can't, I couldn't. I probably could have been a child protective service, CPS. I could have been them or one of them. I could, but I'm like, I can't. I want to do it. I need to do it my way. I'm not trying to get in their system and do it their way. I'm gonna do it my way. Cause I've learned the hard way that I just gotta do things my way or figure out my way. Cause apparently my way is the best way for me, and it's also it's the smoothest. Not saying it's always smooth, but it always works out the smoothest when I do it my way versus trying to do somebody else's way. What feel right to others may feel wrong to me. What feel wrong to me may feel right to others. Like, that's just what it is. Understanding that I'm different. Understanding that I'm just a different type of being. I'm just her. I'm just her. That's it. And it used to be like talking about myself this way. It used to be made to feel like I was told that I was vain, conceited, all this shit. You know what? Yeah, the fuck I am. Yeah, the fuck I am. Yes, the fuck I am. And that's cool. And I ain't gonna let nobody make me feel no type of way about it, because at the end of the day, at least I know my heart's in the right fucking place. Can another individual say that about themselves? Look. Getting saucy. It's getting so hot. My spirit coming through. My spirit is saucy. My spirit. And that's what the spiritual journey is. Figuring out what's your spirit. Who are you to your core? Take away the face. Take away the hair. Take away the body. Take away all that superficial stuff. Take away the stuff that you look at first, and what's beneath it. What's at the root of it? Who are you? What are you? And a lot of people, that'd be too real for them. As a kid, I was real as fuck. I got told that I couldn't say certain shit. I was that one. I was the one that would say some shit, and then all the grown-ups looking like, I'm like, what? What? I didn't say nothing wrong. But I was taught that it was wrong. And with the spiritual journey, you'll realize as you start to grow, as you start to mature and figure yourself out, you turn more back into what you were as a child. Because as a child, that was the purest form. You were at your purest form, untaught by any ways of anybody else. You were exactly the way that God had made you to be. Exactly how you were meant to be before programming, ideals and stuff. I feel like, and that's why I get along with children so well. Like, children just can kick, like, it's like I have enough authority where they respect me, but at the same time they don't fear me, you know? Like, respect is a healthy amount of fear, but they don't just fear, like, oh no, like they can't talk to me and shit. I'm that one that somebody's child would talk to before their parents, and I'm like, okay, so let's sit here and talk about it. And I had this cousin. She was more like an aunt, more like a mom. You know, it's kind of like she should have been my biological mom. But you know, certain individuals you feel like you should have been born from, or siblings, friends that you feel like should have been your siblings. Y'all weren't born siblings for a reason, because y'all would have tore the fuck up out of everything else. Y'all would have made them folks jump off a bridge if y'all had been. If y'all all had been put in that one spot, if your whole soul family, if your whole true soul family had all came through like whoever, you know, you feel it wasn't supposed to be, they would not be walking around this day. So they gotta split you up. You gotta find each other. You gotta split up, find yourself, remember who you are. It is only when you remember who you are and you refind yourself and you stand in yourself, stand in your purpose, stand in your soul, stand in your core value, when you start moving to the right places, the right destinations, and also meeting the right people, meeting the right situations, meeting the things that are right for you, regardless of if another or somebody else feel like they wrong. You got to be able to think for yourself. And it's also, I understand that not everyone, okay? And that's like the sad truth. It's not everyone. Okay, not everyone is meant to possibly think for themselves. I would love if they could. But leaders aren't leaders without followers. However, a leader is going to be a leader regardless. A true leader, a true alpha don't need followers. They going to do what's right regardless. You got those egotistical, narcissistic leaders who feel like they just got to have a follower. They just got to have somebody right there in order for them to feel in power. That ain't power. That's a bitch. Because a true alpha knows that if they're going to come, they're going to come. They're going to stand with them if they see them, you know, like real ones. A real one. And that's just real ass energy. Look, it's getting hot in here. Ooh, excuse me, spiritual burps. Oh my God. Confirmation. Y'all excuse me. A real word on it. But for those who can think for themselves. Hold on, my connection. For those who can't, can y'all hear me? For those who can think for themselves, then it's like, you're not gonna let somebody else make you do something, think for something. And of course, I've been that one, so it's like I understand going through that situation because I've been there. Especially, as a child, it's like understanding, of course, your parents are gonna think for you in most occasions, okay? But we talking about, like there's just like this inner, like it's just this inner guidance that you would have that'll tell you when something's right or wrong, regardless of if there's a child or not. Children can still, they still have a conscience. People be treating children like, they just don't know nothing. They don't know, certain ones may not know certain things, but certain ones do know certain things. Know what I mean? And it'll just depend on you. It depend on your own level. It depend on your ancestors. It depends on your spirit guides. Like, it depend on so much how that child come through and what they know. Because the fact is, everything they need to know is in their blood. Memories, DNA, all that shit is in your blood. It's literally saved. Thank you. Thank you. It's literally saved in your blood. And say, like, when I have children, I just have to trust. Just have to trust that they gonna do whatever they need to be doing. I'm not gonna necessarily say, right or wrong, but hopefully, the right thing, whatever is the right thing for them. Because regardless, I'm gonna always be with them. I'm gonna be with them because they came from within me and they got me within them. When you understand God and your ancestors on that level, you will understand that they are never without, always with. And it's not on a physical level whatsoever. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. And then however you raised your children, when you get the amount of teaching that you give them when they're younger, what have you instilled in them, or what will you instill in them? Whatever you're going to instill in them, you just gotta trust that you did a good job. And then you just got to trust them with God, trust them with the universe, trust them with their own inner God, their own inner compass, their own inner guidance. Trust that what you instilled in them is going to take them where they need to go. But keep hovering and acting like you don't trust. That's the same thing. Okay, the circle coming back around. That's when I started with this energy, talking about some like praying to God and not trusting that your prayer go through. Ooh, shit. You gotta trust that you did everything right that you could, as much as you could, by your child, and let them out into the world. And just that love, that guidance. If they come back to you, they meant to come back to you. Just like with anything else in this world, whether it be friends, family, love, animals, like whatever is meant for you it will not miss you. Everything meant for you will catch you along the way. And as you change inside, everything outside will change. And as you change and elevate, higher elevating things will be able to find you as your awareness grows. All right, what time is it? It's about to be 5 o'clock. Okay. I've been on here for a minute. Y'all think, should I upload this? Oh, it's probably like 3 hours long. I've been on here for a minute. Should I put this word up on my YouTube? In case somebody want to try to catch it again. I was doing my nails at first. I did my nails. I finished my nails and then I started channeling. If you want to rewatch it from the beginning, it'll be on my YouTube. I'll upload it there. Okay. I got you, boo. Whew. Definitely a channel. And see, getting up to this point, it hasn't necessarily been easy building myself up to this point to be able to just channel and speak on some real shit, speak raw, and, not give a fuck, okay? Because knowing that I'm not in the wrong. Yes. And that's why when you are aware of what you're putting out, once you get aware, you start making decisions based upon
battery low.
Look, everything about to die. My speaker about to die. My iPad about to die. I'll turn it off. Y'all probably can't even really.
Power off.
Close it up. And the awareness of whatever, it's just, and this stuff I've been wanting to talk about. I've been wanting to talk about this stuff, but it was like I don't want to offend nobody, and God knows that. God knows my heart. God knows exactly what the fuck my intentions are. So it's like, once you know your intentions, and I understand, I understand God, and God understands me. That's the thing. It don't matter if anybody else understand me. God understand me. So that means that God gonna bring and send or allow to meet with me whatever is meant to be meeting with me. Because God knows my heart. God knows my intention. God reads energy. God reads intention. And God reads heart. God reads soul energy. At least mine does. I can't necessarily speak for others, but in the connection and the way that I have on my spiritual journey, what I have found to be true for what God is for me, that is the case. I know. It's green now. Thank you. I hope y'all still were able to hear me though. Like, even if the picture cut out, because this is a strong message. This is a strong message. My body is so hot. I literally have this. I feel like my body is on fire. My aura is on fire right now. This is a message that I've been wanting to get out for a minute. And I finally stepped across it. I finally made it to the other side. And it took me having to push myself. It took me having to be brave. It took me to step out the comfort zone. It's like literally that not giving a fuck, because once you get confident in yourself and you get confident, y'all excuse me, like that trust, like the trust in my ancestor, the trust in God, like that deep trust, regardless of like what's going on in the world, that I'm on the right path. Trusting yourself, trusting that you're on the right path. You are wherever you need to be in every moment, regardless if it feels like it. I'm in the moment, the right moment, everywhere I am at, everywhere I will be, all of that. I'm at the right place at the right time at all times, regardless of if it feels like it. And allowing everything to flow and move as it is supposed to. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I've been channeling for a minute. I'm gonna upload this. If you want to catch this again and play it back, play this powerful message back, my YouTube link is in my bio, the link to my link tree, and then you'll click in, you'll see the YouTube, and just go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube and hit that notification bell so you'll know once it drops. Alright. Nothing but love. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, because I already know with that, as powerful as that message was, I need to chill out for a second. I need to go take a shower, because I'm literally sweating bullets down my back. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. Closing out the energy. I thank y'all for your love, your time. Alright. I'm out of here.